let's start. Okay. This is prison named Seoben prison, and this prison is in Austria, and it's look like a very good company. And prisoner can wear just normal clothes at here, and they can use TV and many other things like sports centers in here. And in the prison room, they have balconies and really big color TV and sofa.
Wow, that's like a college.
In this prison, all police, not the police, the people, guards, use the they respect the prison, and they always said student to prisoners. And it is Sante prison, and it is worst prison in the earth. And it is in France, Paris. It is one prison that in the Paris city, only prison, and it has most highest suicide level in the whole prison in the world. And it is built at 150 years ago, and one of the prison doctor wrote a book, and according to his experience, the prisoner said his stomach hurt, and when he take an X-ray picture, there are many keys and coins, and fork was in the prisoner's stomach because he wanted to suicide.
Wanted to commit suicide.
Done.
That's interesting, Henry. And here I thought the worst prisons were in Mexico.
Mexico? Mexico.
Yes, in English we say Mexico. There, it's somewhere around Mexico. They have this kind of like a mini city where they just put all the prisoners there.
I know.
Huh?
I know. They have no guards because I think the country have no less money, a little bit of money, so they just their village, the small village. So there has a restaurant and many stores.
Yeah, exactly. They even bring their families to live with them. It's really interesting. So, Henry, today we're going to actually do the chapter. There's an interesting topic for both of us, so I feel we're taking long, but we'll just use the time for the grammar. That is way more important than anything else. I wanted to share something with you. So, when I was doing research for our work, this was what I found. So, the question that they asked in the book, if you remember, this was the last question in the book. So it said, besides prison, what are other ways to punish criminals? And we talked about the different reasons, right?
Yes.
Now, online, they said there are different types of punishment in the context of law, and there are 4 main types. These 4.
Retribution, deterrence, rehabilitation, and incapacitation.
Good, perfect reading. Yes. Incapacitation is basically what prisons are. They put you somewhere where you cannot do the bad thing. So it's like moms do that to very little babies. When they don't understand, they just put a baby pen around the baby and the baby just plays inside and doesn't get hurt, right? Because they can't understand if you tell them no. So that is incapacitation. Now, what is rehabilitation? Can you tell me?
Rehabilitation?
Mm-hmm.
I think it is related to habit.
Uh-huh, good.
And re is one more time. So I think like changing the criminal's habits.
Beautiful, Henry. You will be an English teacher. Very good. Exactly. That is rehabilitation. I think that is what the prison in Austria was about. That's why they call them students. Now, two more are left. Deterrence and retribution.
I think retribution is related to contribution. And re is same as one more time. So I think it is like making criminals contribute to society.
Oh, that's a very positive outlook, but that's not what it is. Retribution comes from another word. The bution part, like tribulation, the trib, that part comes from a kind of pain. So basically it's about revenge. So you did a bad thing, you need to be given a fine, so feel the pain. Or you need to be hit to stop, like in Middle East, or even the death penalty. That is also a form of vengeance. So you killed somebody's family member, you should go too. That is retribution. Now, deterrence, it comes from a preventing measure to deter somebody from doing something. So you put up a sign, do not enter here. If you do, you will pay a fine. In Hawaii, people like touching the wildlife, so they put a sign. If you touch the sea turtles, you'll pay like $800 plus. So that is, it prevents people from doing the crime. So these are 4 types of punishment. So now that we've done this, Henry, which types of punishments can you think of aside prison? Aside incapacitation, what kind of punishments can you think of?
Like the retribution.
Okay, under retribution, which ones?
Like if somebody hit it by someone, criminal, and so somebody will hit the criminal.
Eye for eye, tooth for tooth, that kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay. What other can you think of?
Like we can keep an eye on them.
That's a good one. That's a good one. They do that for right now, even for people who got coronavirus. They need to keep track of where they were, not because they're a bad person, but to protect others, right? Good. That's very good. So now we go back to this man.
Sleeping with rats.
Yes, sleeping with the rat. So this is a very inhumane situation. But what if he did something really, really, really bad? Is it okay for him to be here? Something really, really bad.
Like killing? Murder?
Murder is bad, but torture is worse.
Really? Murder is killing, and
Yes.
torture is not killing.
But torture can make you wish you were dead. Killing, it depends on the killing. If they just, let's say, put on gas and kill the person by not giving oxygen, the person will die a quick death and without severe pain. But if they keep the person alive and put that person through excruciating torture, like burn a little part of the skin every day, cut a little, like really, really horrible things.
I think in that case, he can have death penalty. He would have in some countries.
But what if the country doesn't have a death penalty? What happen? What do you think should happen then?
They should go to prison.
Okay. Okay. So this is our topic. Should criminals be sent to prison as punishment? Do you want me to let them read it, or will you quickly read through it?
I'll read it.
Okay.